Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
The way I see our current lot of politicians, especially people like Albanese and just about every one of the Greens and Teal representatives, I believe they're all dangerous. They don't really want to listen to actual experts. They always want to call in people who they'll put forward as experts, but people with experience who know what they're talking about. If it goes against what the ideology and the narrative that these politicians want to put forward, well, then they won't listen to real experts. We've got something dangerous coming into this country. In my opinion, we're being infiltrated by an ideology that we really cannot comprehend how dangerous it is. Even though we can see it happening in other countries like the UK, our politicians are burying their head in the sand. We've got politicians like, I'm not going to say her name, but the one that comes over from the Middle East and decides that, she doesn't like the way things are run in Australia. So yeah, dangerous people. That's what these people are. They bury their head in the sand, or they've got a hidden agenda, and they're going to take Australia down the wrong path. And if you don't believe me, believe the people that actually know what they're talking about, because they've experienced it themselves. They speak the language, they know the religion, they know what's at the heart of it.
They've got the photos in the University of Sydney, and they've got 4 Taliban flag and 1 Palestinian flag. Nothing about Australia, but they are in heart of the Australia and supporting Taliban. And everyone knows about the Taliban, what they have done against the Afghan people, against the women.
They don't actually believe in the concept of a nation. They don't believe in borders. They don't believe there's a national identity. They believe in the Islamic Ummah or the Islamic Brotherhood. They will do anything in their power to establish a worldwide Islamic caliphate. They come here, they use the freedoms that Australia offers, and they use those freedoms against us. So they use the freedom of speech that we have. This is something that all Australians must realize, and they must stand up against it.
If Labour government and Green politicians, they didn't support them, especially Green politicians, they joined to their event, they endorse them, they support them. That's why they are so aggressive now, and they are going to do whatever they want. And it's just the beginning. When the anti-Semitism started, it's not going to be a stop. They're going to come for Christian, for atheists, for agnostic. This is the lived experience we had as an Iranian in Iran. That's why we escaped and came to Australia, and we can see same things happening here. We are going to speak out and share our lived experience with our Aussie mate. Stand up. We're going to make a change, 100%.
Authorised by Josh Terrier of Minority Impact Coalition, Fortitude Valley, Queensland.
I've met a few people from the Middle East personally, and all these people have come over here, the ones that I've met anyway, specifically because they want to get away from those types of regimes. They want to get away from that tight Islamic control, tight Islamic ideology. They could see how dangerous it was, and they want to come to a country where they had freedom. But I don't know whether it's naive or whether they are just straight up evil. And I'm talking about the Greens and a lot of the Labor politicians. Like what you saw in that video. These people getting the endorsements of these people, getting behind this cause, this ideology, putting out this false narrative that is at its heart a lot of the time anti-Israeli, anti-Semitic. And when it all comes down, it's going to be very anti-Christian. But the Greens do not care about anything other than power. And they will say anything and do anything if it means them getting into power. They are the most dangerous political ideology that we have in this nation. We need to listen when people, actual experts, people who have lived through these things and come here and they they warn us about the dangers of these people coming from Afghanistan and tell us, look, this is what they actually want to do. This is what these people who are protesting actually want to achieve. They are not peace-loving people who want the best for Australia. They are looking for an Islamic caliphate. That's what they're doing. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived by the narrative that Labor and the Greens put out there. I'm Jay Fallon. That's my opinion. Please let me know what you think. And please, I'd encourage you to like and share, because as you know, I've been shadow banned for a lot of things at the moment. So please like and share. Check out my music on iTunes, Spotify. I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel the desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna